presence of McIntyre.
Oh, he went for Kinshasa, but it becomes a south of heaven. And here comes McIntyre. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Well, as far as McIntyre's concerned, this is a year's worth of cheap shots from Damian Priest being paid back before our eyes.
Priest was seconds away from a cover and a likely pinfall victory. And Drew McIntyre, and now here they go, Priest and McIntyre.
On site, just like Damian Priest said. Oh, thumbs to the eyes.
Eye gouge. Kinshasa! Shinsuke took advantage and sent the Kinshasa right to the back of the head of Damian Priest.
Understanding between Nakamura and McIntyre. Damage done. You're free to pick the bones now, Drew.
Look at the face.
And pick the bones he will.
He said, thank you for the Kinshasa. I will gladly now do this.
You cashed in your money in the bank. You eliminated me from the Royal Rumble. You eliminated me in the Elimination Chamber. Well, this is what you get, Damian Priest.
As he sends him right into the barrier as hard as could be.
Yes, spine first. Goes Damian Priest, who at this point,
oh man, full speed.
After a match with Nakamura and Kinshasa, and now this.
Oh man,
Priest has got nothing left in the tank just when he needs something, because this is about to get ugly.
The steel steps. This is out of control. The damage that Drew McIntyre is putting on Damian Priest. Week after week now. As Drew explained just why he has such venom for Priest.
McIntyre, who sees himself as the teller of uncomfortable truths. There is no doubt, in his mind at least, of the righteousness of the Scottish warrior.